Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful souls. How are you doing? Let me know in the chat where you're joining from and how is your day so far? Do you recognize some of you? If you're new to Akashic Records, let me know as well. Hi, Carolinka. UK, cool. Hi, Priscilla from New Zealand. Lovely. Good to have you guys here. Have you guys been in Akashic Records before? Or is this your first time? Hi, Natalia. Great. Thank you for coming back. First time. I love that. I absolutely love that. Did anyone get an Akashic Records reading before? Or is this totally a new subject for you guys? Hey, Karen from Arizona. First time. Good to have you here. You did have a reading. Lovely. Been here before, but no reading. Lovely. Okay, cool. So you're aware of what that space is like. So setting your intentions, that's the first thing I begin with. With the Akashic Records, it's like, today I was thinking about what should be the topic to go into the records, but then something else has come up. So we'll be going into the records with a beautiful tree and getting the wisdom from the tree in the records and just witnessing it like a curious child, witnessing the space and understanding and receiving the healing, just being in the space. And if you notice some messages or any reactions in the body, like calmness, peace, and everything, just take them in, and we'll touch base after the meditation. How have we been doing in the records? Yeah, and what we have noticed as well. So for those who are new, my name is Srimanju Katragadda. I'm Akashic Records reader, practitioner, and I teach and a Reiki healer and teach Reiki as well. I love being in this platform on Insight Timer and have been doing these works for the past over a decade and absolutely loving this part of the life. I used to be in the corporate side and I said bye to it earlier this year, and this is who I am, totally shifted into this space. So I do see spirituality with an open-mindedness, and also I'm a bit skeptic as well. So I love to try, test, and see if things are working out or not, and then only talk about them. Yeah, I do come here regularly, Monday to Friday generally, and bring in some tools and techniques, Akashic Records, Reiki healing, chakras. So do check in for the next live events that are up there. So to begin with, Akashic Records, it's a beautiful portal space. For those who are new to this realm, it's a beautiful, welcoming space. Some people feel it's being home. Some people feel they have been there in their dream state. It's not, even though we call it as a library, book, reference, and everything, it's not a physical thing. It's energetically how we are tuning in and connecting to these portals of information. Yeah. Now think about, like, you are thinking about your loved ones, a friend or a family member. We call it as a telepathy, and you receive a message, or they show up to your door, or you get a telephone call, like, or cell call. So this is how we are connecting to each other in this beautiful matrix stream, and the information is right in front of us. But what happens is, like, we don't see that information unless we clear ourselves, raise our vibrations, and then able to look into the portal of information. Now, Akashic Records has information about our soul from the time it has incarnated. So it's also about like the past lifetime, the future lifetimes, the parallel lifetimes, or from the different realms that we have ever lived as well. Like, as a star seed, like, if you have ever incarnated on any other planets as well, all that information is there. Now, with so much of information, like think about it's like a Google knowledge. And in the search bar, you have to type something, right? And if not, you'll be just staring at that space. And this is where we need to go with a question or an understanding, or even setting that intention of, hey, today I just want to receive the healing, or today I just want to witness what it is like to be here. And having that intention is where we are opening up the portal and you're receiving. So no matter how many times you go there, you're always going to get something new, something same, or something more understanding about where our life is leading with. So for everything, there is an answer there. Yeah. A lot of my clients do refer as, hey, we come with a problem, but we go back with a solution. That's exactly that beautiful portal is about. The solution can be an understanding or revelation, something in the past has happened, or and something even that crossroads or deep understandings of, like, where our problems are, why are we not understanding something, all that is going to be revealed in this beautiful portal. But we need to go in like with a purpose and get back. Yeah. So think about, like, where would you like today, even just to receive the healing, receive the guidance, which areas in our lives right now are the most important thing. It could be in the career, it could be the health, it could be the business, anything that you're right now driving, or just to say, hey, why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do? Can I just witness that information today? And by allowing to be a witness, or allowing yourself to be that curious child, you are going to get that understanding in your heart center, because sometimes words are not going to say the same information as that feelings, clear senses, like, so be open with all your clear senses. Some people are very good at hearing, some people are very good at smelling, or the taste, or listening, or even by looking around, like, so do check in what your gifts are and how you're feeling and reacting to these beautiful portals. Yeah. I always say is it's like, we are looking at the life from ground zero, but being in the records is like you're lifting your vibrations to the penthouse or to the Empire State Building is the one that I always take as a reference. You're going onto the top floor and checking out what's your soul whole matrix, and see that maze, and you can notice as well how you can come out, and this is where your solutions are. Hope that's making sense to you guys. And for those who have been in that beautiful space, you know what it is like. And so after the meditation, I will definitely ask you guys to take a moment, like, to journal, or to take it easy with yourself and drink plenty of water. Some people may feel a bit lightheaded, and maybe have a crystal with you right now before we go into the meditation. It helps us to be grounded. So your intentions, again, that's what it matters. But if you're driving, please don't participate in the meditation. It's being streamed on my YouTube, so you can check there as well later on. It's just like it's hard to focus. And don't be distracted as we are in the meditation. Just be curious to see what happens. Now, let me know who is ready for it in the comments, and have you set your thoughts into. Hi, Alina. Good morning. Hari Om. Hi, Sunshine. Good to see you. Hi, Srikant. Hi, Destiny. Lovely to have you guys here. So just today I'm going to lead you by a meditation. And this was a magical portal that I was painting over the weekend to raise my vibrations. And I did a meditation. It was amazing. So I want you to witness this art and see, feel the connection. Something similar you can think about in your mind, which is magical, a tree that is magical to you, either from your garden, either the one you have visited, or like something that you are creating in your mind. For me, I'm going to visualize this tree with the starry night sky and this beautiful information that the tree has it. The tree, the wisdom of the tree is where we all come from, and we all connect to, like yesterday when I was saying in my life that as a tree shreds and goes naked or full of the leaves as well, everything has a beauty around it, and it's staying strong and holding us all together. And that is the beauty about that we are connecting into. So that's our intention setting, that we are going and connecting with the beautiful tree in the Akashic realms. And sometimes who have difficulty in visualizing, just say, think about, like, say, even for example, like I'm asking you to visualize an orange. Some people have a difficulty in even thinking about what an orange looks like from their mind's eye. Then just say the word orange, like, and that's okay, because your intention is the most important thing. Or some people can smell it, may not see it, or can sense by the color, orange in color. That's it, like, so don't be stuck by like, oh, I'm not seeing the tree, but like, maybe you're sensing something else. So be open to the areas that you're being guided as well. And so what happens in the records generally is people feel the information, see the information, or hear the information, or nothing else, but they feel the peace, like, or somewhere their body parts, like say, for example, someone has a stiff back. Once they're out of the meditation, they might feel, oh, it's loosened up. I'm much more free now because you have received a healing. So think about, like, raising your vibration means your body is moving, your energy is moving around. So this is where the healing is coming in place. Yeah. So are you all ready for this meditation? Thank you, Sunshine. Yes, feeling depressed after a long visit with difficult family members. Perfect. Just witness the healing here. I've done a little reading. Looking forward to this. Great. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. All right. Okay. Just going to play some music. So give yourself around 20, 25 minutes of undivided attention to yourself, that you're not going to be distracted, hopefully. And again, gentle reminder not to be driving as you are participating in this meditation. So take a nice deep breath, relax in yourself. So I'm going to set your intentions and the space to be cleared. I'm just going to light up the Palo Santo. If you have, light a candle, or you can visualize lighting a candle. So the energy of that beautiful soul light is on. And here is the smudge of the Palo Santo. Visualize yourself surrounded by this beautiful smudge and clearing up any energies that are holding you. Take a nice deep breath. Breathing into your lower bellies, gently closing your eyelids and breathing out. Relaxing your feet, breathing into your belly, loosening up your shoulders, being comfortable, either sitting down or lying on a couch or on the bed, whichever is the most comfortable to you. Feel the connection of the earth from the soles of your feet. Visualize thick, deep roots growing down from the soles into the core of the Mother Earth. Visualize that beautiful stream of light and the roots growing, traveling down, down, down. And as it comes to the middle, the core of the Mother Earth, there you notice a beautiful giant crystal. And these roots are gently wrapping around the crystal, anchoring you, holding you in the present moment, grounding you. And these roots are turning into the golden roots and letting that beautiful energy travel back up, 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 up through the layers of the Mother Earth. Into your soles, into your lower legs, cleansing, anchoring your lower chakras, your root, sacral chakra, navel chakra, and gently flowing into your solar plexus and coming into your heart center, and feel that expansion of your heart center as this energy from the earth is coming in. And notice that beautiful infinity sign being created around your heart center. And now visualize a beautiful column of light coming down from the source, from the galaxies, from the universe, from the space that you're aware of. A beautiful stream of light coming down, down, down. Through your higher chakras and gently coming down into your crown, third eye, throat, and merging in with your heart center and connecting with this beautiful infinity sign. And breathing in and out. Now visualize Archangel Michael beside you, wrapping you around in his beautiful blue cloak of protection as you go on to your journey to connect with your Akashic Records into this beautiful realm and the source of information. Taking another deep breath, knowing that your circle of beings, the light beings, the spirit guides, your guardian angel, your masters, teachers, saints, everyone is around you, cheering you as you begin your journey. You may notice their faces, or you may notice by their energies, but just know that they are around you. With the next deep breath, see yourself standing in a beautiful field of gold or green. And look down at your feet and notice your barefoot. And it feels good to connect to Mother Earth. And your feet start to tingle. You close your eyes and feel the warm sun on your face. There is a gentle breeze blowing, and you stretch your arms out either side of you and feel the breeze sweep over your body. The breeze picks up a little, and as it does, You know that it's cleansing you of any worries or burdens. And allow yourself a few moments now to let the breeze fully cleanse you, mind, body, soul, your emotions, and your auric field. And feel the energy of this beautiful breeze lightening you up. And you're now feeling clean, refreshed, cleansed, and cleared. Take a deep cleansing breath. In your mind's eye, see yourself open your eyes. Right in front of you, you notice there is a path that starts to form. And just notice the details in the path. What is it made of? Is it narrow or wide? Is it widening or being straight? And this path is leading into a forest. And you start walking on the forest path. In a short while, you arrive at the forest and continue walking into the forest. And this place looks magical. And you notice that all your senses seem to sharpen as you walk further into the forest. Your eyesight becomes crystal clear and sharp. You become highly attuned to sound and your feeling. And your knowing is much more intense than ever before. This place is truly magical with illuminating lights. Take a moment to look around and appreciate your surrounds with your heightened senses. You feel wonderful and uplifted as you continue to walk through the forest. Up ahead, you notice the forest starts to thin as it opens into a clearing. And as you approach the clearing, you notice it's lighter and brighter than the forest and has a calm, peaceful energy. And you notice a very large tree, and you're magnetically drawn to the tree. And you start walking towards it. This beautiful magical tree is lightening up. And as you get closer, you sense and feel that this tree is ancient and wise. It has very large roots all around that are growing down deep into the earth. And the trunk is wide and majestic looking. And at the front of the trunk is a beautiful big door with a very old lock on it. And you notice your name engraved on this beautiful golden door. And look and feel this place. Notice the size, shape, branches, leaves, the textures of this beautiful tree. You may notice that you have been here before, or this tree reminds you of the visit that you have been before. This beautiful tree is the portal to your Akashic Records through that beautiful golden door. And it contains all the answers to all the questions you ever wanted to know. As you stand there looking at the tree, you become aware of the key you're holding in your hand. And you realize you have been holding it all along. Now you put the key into the lock and open this beautiful door. And as you step into this door, you notice this place is filled with light and you're being welcomed by your guides, your angels, ascended masters, archangels, any of the spirit guides that you have ever worked. They're all there in the inside and inviting you to step in. And you notice that you're feeling safe and very relaxed here. Notice the crystals that are around in this place. And as you step further inside, you notice there are some scrolls, books, and tons of information about you, the past lifetime stories, the information, the knowledge and the wisdom about you, your soul. See, feel, or just know that this light is working. There is a magic, and allow yourself to fully accept this energies around you. And the space itself is healing you, healing your physical aspect, your cells, your chakras, your auric field, and healing your soul. Now, in this beautiful space, you notice your guardian angel is coming in with a book that would like to present to you. And you receive this beautiful book. And you notice this wooden table and chair inside. You grab the book, gently go around to the table and chair and take a seat. And start scrolling through this book, the book of knowledge and wisdom, to your current intention. And just being that beautiful little inner child, being curious, know, feel, sense what's on each of these pages. Scrolling through these pages, notice, are there any words? Are the words being formed as you're scrolling through? Can you sense something? Can you hear something? Or can you listen to the music or the words? Just be open into receiving through different various forms the information that is coming down to you. The information that's coming out of this beautiful book is going to empower you, gain you an understanding and knowledge. And take a deep breath in and slowly exhale as you feel the connection deepen. Continue to breathe slowly and naturally, in and out. And now scroll through the different pages in the book to see if there is any other information that's coming out. You're noticing that you're sensing a peace in this place. Ask yourself, what are you ready to know right now? Again, you may not see the words, you might get a sense or a feeling and what the message is, or you might have a knowing of what the message is. And sometimes you may hear the message. So be open to all the possibilities. And pay attention to anything at all that is happening right now, big or small, as messages are often very subtle. You may even have a pet or a loved one that's connecting with you now. Now you can hold the book closer to your heart, gaining the information that you're ready to hear at this moment. Feel the sense and energy of this beautiful book. And you can hand it over to your guardian angel. And stepping out of that table and chair, walking around the place, notice what else is in the room. Which crystals are they speaking to you? What's the color of the room? Has it changed? And just spend a moment reflecting on your experience with your book, looking around. Feeling energized with the information and sense of knowing. You look around and thank all the light beings, spirit guides, the masters, teachers for assisting you in this beautiful space. And you walk out of this beautiful golden door. And knowing that you can always visit here anytime, thanking them and waving goodbyes. Closing the golden door and locking it, knowing that the key is always with you anytime you wish to open this beautiful space. And noticing the tree, the magical tree unfolding one more time, lightening up and connecting with your soul. Start walking and clearing towards the forest now. And walk back along the path and through the forest, feeling lighter and happier with your guardian angel, feeling refreshed and reflecting upon your messages. You now step out of the forest and follow the path towards the field, feeling the warmth of the sun, the earth beneath your feet. And you take a few deep breaths and start to bring your awareness back to the room, back to the chair or the couch that you were sitting on. You notice the sounds around you, the soles of your feet touching the ground, the roots connected to the giant crystal, and the source light connected to your heart center with that beautiful infinity sign and Archangel Michael's protection. And gently wiggling your toes, your fingers, and taking a few deep breaths, allowing the time to reflect And slowly come back completely into your presence. Take a moment either to journal or fully back into your body and drink some water. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Let me know how was your journey. Let me know in the comments or by the love hearts if you're back from the journey. Take another deep breath. This was the tree. What was your tree like? Was it different, ancient? Do you have a name for your tree? Thank you, Katya. It was very good, but my deep ends into this made me unheard of anything. Sometimes it could be just that information is being revealed to you in a way that we weren't expecting. So do watch out, Srikant, like through your dreams or later on as well. Sometimes the wisdom might be dropping into your mind. This is what I witnessed. Have you guys ever been in a meditation? You know you were in this beautiful meditation, but when you open your eyes, completely forgotten. Completely forgotten. Sometimes Akashic Records could do that to us. Hi, Damla. I was here right when you started. I was lucky. It was an interesting session. I was overwhelmed by the amount of information I asked for. I didn't get any of them, but I realized my right leg is totally numb right now. Yeah, so much is there. And sometimes it's all about like witnessing, and glad you're noticing on your physical side as well what it is sensing. Let that healing go in. So beautiful, Srimanju, feeling great. Thank you, Alina. It was a giant ponderosa. I need to check what that looks like. That's interesting. It's a very interesting journey. Great, Karolinka. It was beautiful, very helpful. I was able to get reconnect to my inner children to get some answers I've been searching for. That's great, Karen. I love that. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Yeah, allow yourself to feel that energies. Let it all sink in. We are still processing. You might doesn't even feel lightheaded or little spaced out. And that's okay as well to feel. Yeah, it's just like we are into a different realm and now coming back into this own being on the earth. And we have that gift. We can go anywhere and come back as well, which is fun. And one thing I realized with the whole Akashic Records is the more we feel, yes, I want to see this, I want to get this information, we are very tightening up ourselves. But hey, this is my intention, but I'm also ready to see in any way that I'm being allowed to see, witness. I'm excited for it. When you just loosen up ourselves, the more of a free flow comes in, even connecting to your breath, you're more loosening up yourself and going into that beautiful portal. Yeah. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. Much grateful, appreciated. So do notice yourself how you're processing. So if you guys like this meditation and this energy and the space, do give me a follow so you get the next updates of track updates or the lives that are coming up. I'm going to schedule some lives for next week. Let me know what kind of lives you would be interested who have been regular. So there are a couple of Akashic Records meditations up on the tracks, so you can listen to them and leave a review. That will be super helpful to be visible on the Insight Timer. And as an energy exchange, if you feel guided to, you can click on the donation, and that helps me and the Insight Timer as with this volunteer place and this app having so many versions upgrades, which is great to keep us connected. So every part of your donation is being going for a good cause. That's the most important thing. And yeah, we do have a circle, which is Experience Healing with Srimanju. If you would like to join and share your experiences there, most welcome to you as well. As we left the tree, the pathway opened up that led me upwards. It looked like a mountain path, all rocks, no greenery at all. I feel there is a message there. There could be, definitely, yeah. And sometimes these messages could be because we are in this connected matrix rather than personal one-to-one. These messages could be very much like, rather than me interpreting, you can sit with it and see, what is this message? What does that mean? Like, you have come out of the pathway, but you're climbing the mountain or going towards the mountain, which is like, think logically, it's like going upwards. So what does this mean? Like, where is my life and how am I navigating myself? So so that is an interesting one to sit and witness how the message, the layers are being revealed. And I would suggest is to write these things down in your journal. Maybe right now we don't get all the information, but over the time, in next couple of days, even you'll feel, more layers are being revealed to me and now more understanding is coming up. Now I understand it. So you are witnessing it. I have a couple of clients who do re-listen to their readings over and over, and they get so many layers of it, even after a year, like information that's coming up from the reading they got it done last year till even now. Like, it's amazing how we process that beautiful space. Yeah. And to join the circle, you can go onto my profile and there is information on the circle, or you can type up in the search as Experience Healing with Srimanju, and you can join the circle there. Anyone else would like to share their reflections there? Just type it up. For those who have been here in the Akashic Records before, what was it like this time? Did you notice it different? Or was it same? Thank you so much for today. I'm very inspired to do more of Akashic Records practice by myself. Yay, I love that, Amla. It's so important to keep practicing. And this is a beautiful gift that we all have to. I know some people say, am I allowed to be there? Am I not allowed to be there? Can I do this by myself? But I truly believe like we all have this gift. Sometimes that intuition muscle, sometimes trusting that muscle is what we need to be training up. Sometimes what happens is like, if someone says good things about you, we don't take it very well, right? If anyone is here Irish or from Ireland, I lived there for 18 years. So there is a good quotation is like, you look beautiful, or your dress is good, and people would just say, I just got it from Penny's. Like, it's like kind of a cheap store, but like, of course, it's not about the value of it. It's about how you look good by wearing those garments, right? And that is the thing that we need to acknowledge here. And we do forget to take the compliments because we are not trained to take compliments. And we always look for like, what's wrong? What's the defect here? But in the Akashic realms, it's always the positive things, uplifting things, empowering things is what I've always been shown to. And they may show some things that are not great from the past lifetimes or things that has happened, but doesn't mean that it's to upset us, to gain us understanding. That's the most important thing. The records hold that beautiful source of information, shows us how we can untie into the things that we are learning here as part of our contracts and gain wisdom and feel lighter. Like, life is to live happily, not be sulked every single day. But if we are feeling, there is a reason why we do feel. There is a reason why we don't feel fully in charge of ourselves. Why do we have some health issues? Or why do we feel sometimes that I'm not motivated at all? I don't want to do anything. When you look back into your life, there are phases of your life where you have gone through different challenges. Why do we go through? There is always an answer there. Sometimes those answers do matter, sometimes it doesn't. But this beautiful space gives us all that information. Trusting ourselves and doing a deep dive is the most important thing. If anyone is interested, I do teach as well and do one-to-ones. And definitely, like, listening to those meditations will help us to gain much more deepening perspective about our own soul. If anyone hasn't watched this movie, Soul, please do watch. It gives you a little glimpse about what I'm trying to say here. From a Pixar point of view, it's amazing how the soul makes a decision and comes in. Of course, hands up, or let me know in the comments, how many of you thought, why did I choose this family? Why did I choose these people around? Like, why did I get into such a complication, right? I always thought, but now I see it as like, oh, thank you for teaching me those great lessons. If not, I wouldn't have um, known myself even better. Definitely. Without those challenges, we wouldn't have strengthened our skills, right? If someone hasn't been nasty with you or hard on you, you wouldn't have learned how to have a boundary, how to even think about what's really right for you. And those are the things that we really, really need to be working on. So that is where we shift and say, thank you for all the people that has come in our lives who have been supporting us and also challenging us. That definitely helps. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Karen, for sharing. Yeah, definitely one of those good movies that is. And being in this magical forest, the other thing as well, the visual is Avatar. If anyone has watched the movie Avatar, that's a great one as well. Like, to connect into that beautiful portal of the things that these creative people come up with, like, right? Or the psychedelics, the art they do as well. It's awesome what you see, the visions and everything, and how they can picturize and portray it out. And something somewhere else was having that magical experience. Maybe we couldn't draw or show that same thing, but it's like reassurance. Yes, I do understand that space. I do understand that movie. Beautiful tree in Avatar. Absolutely. Like when I was guiding through this, in between, like from this art, I was going into the Avatar tree. Like, that was so beautiful. It's just like everything has information. No matter how many times you see that movie, you're going to get some new perspective about your own life as well. How connected we are. Think about it. Like, it's been, I think the movie is 10 years old, maybe. So still it's so relevant, right? And this is what I love, like, about these creative people, how they channel the information, how they make the movies. Some of them are just amazing. The other one is Doctor Strange by Marvel. It's another great one, how the different portals open up and how you can go through the healing journey as well. Doctor Strange, another one for you guys to watch if you're interested in this kind of stuff. How is everyone feeling? Feeling good? Lighter? You watched, Elena. Great, isn't it? Yes, I love that. Lovely. Anyone feeling tired? Peaceful, a little tired. Yes, allow yourself some processing time, Nikki. Drink water. Again, if you have an outdoor space, walk bare feet. That will help to shift the energies. Yeah. I've gained some insights. I love that, Katya. Kathleen, I really feel good. That's great. So this is one of my meditation techniques is I may not sit and quietly do the meditation. I might go into the Akashic Records and that's my meditation. Just love to be there. And not every day I have questions, to be honest, not as much as when I was learning this area, I was having so many questions. But now it's all about witnessing as well. And that's such a beautiful space to be in. All right, guys. So drop in any questions, anything either here or in the personal message. And in the chat as well, what you have witnessed, in case you want to continue that. When I looked at the pages in my book, they were blank. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes it does happen. And when it means is either the words that are written, we are not ready to see, or we are not looking in the way they are showing us. And sometimes else, like it could be like, is there a question that you asked? Maybe you are not ready to listen to that yet. Like, we may have to go through some experience of it. Yeah. Do you have a meditation with today's subject? Akashic Records, I do, Heidi. It's in my tracks, Akashic Records. So I think there are 2 track records and good few of them on my YouTube channel as well. Yeah, you can find my YouTube channel in my bio, the profile link. You're most welcome. Thank you, Priscilla. I'm not sure why you don't feel motivated to do anything. Nikki, that's right. Sometimes we don't feel like doing anything. Either we could have been overwhelmed, done so much, and now we are trying to compare to the old self of ourselves, and we feel, oh, why am I not feeling it? Like, why am I not doing things that I have done in the past? But also think about, it's not that you're not doing anything. You may be comparing yourself with the things that you're supposed to do and you're not doing it. It's not applying to every part of it. Like a couple of weeks ago, I went through that shift as well. I was like overwhelming myself, saying like, I'm not doing anything. But then I said like, what am I supposed to really do? What am I not doing it? Like picking the children, cooking the food, keeping myself in a good place. So there were the things that I was actually doing, but the things that my soul was craving was some downtime with some not actually doing some spiritual work actively, like with the crystals or doing any manifestations or anything. It was just like, I need a break. I don't know to do all that, so there could be some changes happening that we need to shred, and we need to bring in new things into us. And now sit down and think about, what are you actually doing? Because without doing, 24 hours doesn't go by. There are days, last year especially, there were days like I used to nap, and I needed that to come out of the healing phases. And doesn't mean I'm not doing anything. I was resting my body, my soul as well, recharging myself, right? And that is what's happening. We may think that we are sleeping and we are wasting our time, but actually even in the same, we are processing a lot of things, right? So we can shift in by saying, hey, what is that I'm really feeling stuck with not doing it? For me, the biggest thing is me writing my second book. I'm being stuck. I'm trying to do a lot of clearances, but then recently I felt, no, actually, I'm over pressurizing myself. And let me just pause it, not over pressurize, overburden myself thinking I'm not doing it. I'm just going to quieten up. now I feel a big weight has lifted, and the book will come when it's ready to come. And I just need to experience everything else in meantime. And that takes us the pressure off. Yeah. And I really wish you feel motivated to things that you really love doing it, and go for it. Maybe just go for a walk. Maybe just go and sit in a cafe with a cup of coffee. Enjoy that. That's it. What one practice gives us the greatest return for our time? Isn't it different for each one of us? It's one thing that brings us joy, right? Sometimes when meditate or run energy, I feel guilty I'm not doing anything too. But on the other hand, when I don't do that, I feel horrible and craving spiritual work intensely. Absolutely, you're right. I think it's so much of a demand on the spiritual work is becoming, but we are forgetting we are in a good place. We don't need to do so many things as we were doing before. You're being a kind person, you're a person who thinks about gratitude, you're being very present. Is that not enough spiritual work? What else is a spiritual work, right? And when we go on to these insight timers, podcast, so many speakers, so many other things that we are doing, the courses and everything, we are just bombarding ourselves with so much we can do, and we feel like hopeless, and actually we are not even appreciating what exactly are we doing to appreciate ourselves. It's just becoming a burden as well here. When someone learns a new course, I just say them, hey, now that you're learning this, just pause maybe the rest of the things and just give it a try with this one now, and come back to the other things later. It's like zigzag, like, we used to do this with our children when they were younger. Is they used to have a lot of toys when they were younger, and we used to box them and do a rotation, some boxes into the toy room back behind that you don't see, and bring a couple of them out and swap them around. And when those old boxes were coming into their limelight, they used to be excited as if literally they got new toys. They completely forgot about them as well, like, some of the things. And it used to bring so much joy for them, rather than seeing everything and not playing, confused to play with which one is important for them. So sometimes we do need to do that. It's overwhelming to see so many options right in front of us. Then we quit or we don't do it, and we feel we should. But hey, make a rotation of what exactly inspires you. Do that things. That's it. Like, because it's you ultimately who is going to answer to yourself. It's like we say, like, hey, be away from the narcissistic people or the people who are toxic. But how are we getting into that another toxic situations as well, right? So let's pull ourselves out. Hope that helps. Great, Katya. Thank you so much. This takes so much practice and patience. I carry so much guilt and carry the burden of others. I'm trying to learn to take care of me and love myself. Absolutely, Pammy, you're spot on. This is the most important thing. Loving ourselves. That's it. Loving yourself, defining what you want to do. That's it. No one else is going to say, hey, there is no one checking on us. Like, have you meditated today? Have you done Reiki today? Have you been good to others? Like, no one is policing us other than ourselves. So let's be nice to ourselves. That's it. Take it easy. Yeah. So lots of love to you guys. It's really fun discussing and taking care of ourselves and just being here. Take distance and boundaries. That's it. All right, and see you on Friday, which is a full moon. So there is a full moon healing being sent on Friday morning, 10:30. So if you're around, please join in to receive the healing, and let's do a little ceremony or set our intentions for that day. And until then, take care and be safe. Lots of love. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.